Hi, and welcome to a quick overview of the Time Machine plugin for After Effects and Premiere Pro. Time Machine is a massive plugin with lots of features and effects, so I'm not going to give you an in-depth tutorial in this video, but this should be enough to get you started. So when you first apply Time Machine onto a layer, you will see that the Use Red as Master checkbox is turned on by default. This means that the red channel algorithm controls are used as the master channel controls by default. So when we open it up, so this is where you're going to be selecting the algorithm and changing the settings. But if we turn off this checkbox, you can use all three channel controls separately. So we can have different algorithms and values for different channels. This gives immense amount of creative control and artistic possibilities. But we are going to keep this on. Let's pick an algorithm to test. So let's go with error diffusion, and right away we are not going to be able to see much of a difference because this image is quite big and we need to downscale it. For that we have to go to the adjustments and we have a downscale option right here. We can increase the value to, let's say, 3, and as you can see, if we zoom it a little bit, we have a dithering pattern. And for those who don't know what dithering is, it's basically using a few amount of colors to depict an image. So if we turn off the Time Machine plugin, so we can see that we have a clean gradient here. But if we turn on Time Machine, the error diffusion algorithm makes it so that we have only 3 to 4 colors that is representing the gradient. And when you select an algorithm like error diffusion or anything else, you can find the respective controls in this list below. So we have error diff controls right here, and similarly for, let's say, modulation, we have modulation controls right here, and same with others. Ordered and pattern does not have their own folders, but we can select the presets from here. Now let's take a look at the adjustments panel. One thing we have to keep in mind that the adjustments, also known as pre-processing in other similar kind of effects, these are applied to the image before the algorithms are processed. So we have brightness and contrast, which significantly change the output of the final image, and that is exactly what these are used for. As we already saw, we can downscale the image, invert it, we can apply smoothness to it, and so on. So first comes the adjustments, then the algorithm is applied, and in the third step we have palette, which is used for color quantization. So by default we have OCLAP k-means, and this is an advanced color quantization algorithm to get the closest representation of the original image colors. But we also have many other presets that we can use, and if you're still not satisfied, you can always use custom colors and build your own color palette. Let's set it back to KLab and turn off custom colors. And finally we have post effects. In post effects we have effects like signal distortion, chromatic aberration, CRT scan lines, and glow. So to demonstrate this, let me enable the glow effect. And this is a GPU accelerated glow, which is fast and especially faster for downscaled image. And the good thing about post effects is that you can use each of these effects as standalone plugins. So we don't need to have any algorithm selected. We can just use the none, and we can also disable the adjustments, and we will still have the glow or any of the post effects that we want. So this was a quick overview of the Time Machine plugin. For now, I encourage you to play around with these values and sliders, and in the future videos we are going to take a deeper look into each of these effects. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.